As usual, we can have a look at the hands.
Yeah, you have another decent week.
One, one, 6, and 8. So this first hand, number one,
Yeah,
it
well, it's
was
difficult. I mean, the panel came up with 7 different options.
yeah. I didn't give much thought to the one that came first, which was pass.
Yes, well, yeah.
Yeah,
I can see the logic is, one spade is often forcing, so the opponent's going to bid something. Trouble if it goes 2 diamonds pass or something, you're rather stuck.
yeah,
Uh, or 2 hearts pass, or 2 diamonds two hearts. At the table, it went 2 diamonds two spades.
yeah.
You
And we're still in a good position.
Yeah, you get to double up for penalties now.
Yeah,
But at the table, he actually doubled. And then when it went 2 diamonds two spades, he didn't double that because he assumed that his partner would think it was for takeout still, which it would have been. So he had to defend it undoubled for 300. But the most popular bid for the readers was 2 clubs, which is
yeah. Too
clearly,
deep.
that's clearly not right. I mean, they did get some marks for it because we had one panelist who bid 2 clubs, but so they did get 5 out of 10. But I thought
Yeah.
that was pretty generous.
And what I didn't 3 clubs would have been better in my opinion,
Yeah,
but it got less points. Well, nobody supported it in the panel. Then.
no, I just gave it a couple of marks, but probably would have been.
Yeah,
Maybe it was worth a couple more, but if you think you're going to, well, the pass that was the most popular, um, it does leave most options open because it's unlikely to all pass. And if it does, well, partner's got nothing, and you're likely to go plus. Um, no, one no trump was also popular.
yeah. Second one.
I suppose that does 18-19 balanced is okay. I mean, I like 2 hearts or 2 spades personally, which is I know was what you chose.
Yeah.
Um, depending on which one chose that hand. And that should have got you to 2 no trump opposite what partner had. So yes, hand 6 was a total disaster for the competition entrance.
Yes, I think this hand is hard to um, point to understand. I think
Well, see, the
because
problem the problem with this hand is that the competition entrants mostly thought they were playing with their regular partner, so they knew whether 2 hearts was a transfer or not. The thing about when you sit down to play with somebody at the local club or somebody at a tournament you haven't seen before,
yeah,
they may be a good player, you haven't got an agreement about what things mean. I mean, to me, redouble is to play, and all bids are natural at the 2 level. So you bid 2 hearts playing me, I should just put down dummy.
yeah,
Um, so I mean, a quarter of the readers bid 2 hearts. Some bid 4 hearts. Again, that's fine if you've agreed that you play over a penalty double. There are really only 3 bids that playing with an unknown expert you should bid, and that's 6 spades, 7 spades, or 2 no trump. 2 no trump's clearly not natural, and partner will work that out because that's bridge logic. That's nothing to do with system. You've been penalty doubled in 1 no trump, so obviously you don't want to raise to 2 no trump naturally.
of course.
So 2 no trump is clearly artificial and forcing, and that's the bid. That's the standard sort of bid with 1 and 2 suited hands that don't want to play 1 no trump redoubled. As most of
Yes,
the panel, the thing is though that most of the panel voted for either 6 spades, 7 spades, or 2 no trump, and those got 4%, 1%, and 1% of the readers' votes.
of course. Well, I'll tell you myself that I didn't know Tuno Trump would be forcing strong. I'm not very familiar with this setup.
But it's bridge logic.
No, well, I understand the explanation and it's fine. I clearly get it. But at the table, I'm not sure I would have gotten it. And I also missed the first time I saw it. I also missed the fact that it was a 30-point deck for
Yeah.
us, and that's a very important thing here.
Yes, because right-handed opponent cannot have a penalty double. He can't have enough points to make a penalty double. So obviously the only explanation is he's got a long, strong diamond suit.
Yeah, which so we're missing, so it makes sense.
And
So
there's
yeah,
no other there's no other explanation for the bidding.
exactly.
So I
And
mean, six spades is quite a reasonable shot, which was the majority choice of the panel.
yeah, yeah, I understand that even seven makes a little sense, but as you mentioned, we could find south with diamonds and the king of spades, for example.
Yeah, he can. Yes.
That would hurt. So
I mean, that's it. If you're not going to bid six spades, you can bid two no trump and set spades and investigate, and that's probably the right thing to do. But six or seven spades is not an unreasonable shot.
yeah, definitely.
But I mean, and you see, almost a fifth of people bid four spades. Now clearly that's better than two hearts or something that might end the auction.
Yeah,
At least you're going to get a plus score.
yeah,
But when you think about it, it's clearly not enough.
yeah.
It's impossible for six spades not to be making.
True.
Just down.
And well, the next hand that wasn't good was number eight.
Eight produced a lot of different responses from the panel.
Yeah,
The problem is that the panel will bid. I mean, the biggest faction on the panel bid four diamonds, and those another half the panel bid something imaginative like four club fit showing or three no trump, which is obviously shows a hand too good to bid three diamonds. But nearly half of the competition entrants bid three diamonds, which is clearly not enough.
yeah,
You would bid three diamonds, certainly without the king of clubs, maybe without the ace of diamonds.
yeah.
With five
Probably
cards
if you
support.
had queen of diamonds instead of the ace.
Yeah, you bid three diamonds.
Yeah,
So, I mean, and logically, again, it's bridge logic. You don't have to have an agreement. But if it goes a spade and no trump, two diamonds, and you bid three no trump, that can't possibly be natural.
okay.
Because how can you have Partner hasn't shown any more than the 12 count he showed when he opened a spade.
Yeah,
So you bid a no trump. How can you now have enough to bid three no trump? It doesn't exist.
yeah. It's
So
like an
three no trumps. Yes,
impossible,
it's an
trump.
impossible bid. So
Yeah.
so it's a reasonable answer to this problem.
I think, and now that I see the hand, I think it's also uh, not comparable, and then maybe people did that comparison, and that's why they bid only three diamonds. To have partner bid two diamonds instead of two clubs. Two clubs will often be a false suit, just prompted by the forcing no trump. While two
Yeah,
diamonds tends to be real.
yeah.
So I think that's another reason for like supporting partner and being more vocal, more
Well, I
interested
mean,
in
if you think,
playing.
I think when we discussed this hand last month, we said, well, you could be three diamonds, four diamonds, or five diamonds, and as usual, when those are the three options, the most
Yeah,
popular
like the one in the
one
middle.
in the
Yeah, the
middle.
way. It's true.
Usually when those are the three options, the panel chooses the one in the middle because
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
the most likely to be what the hand's worth.
Yeah, definitely.
We did have a one or two votes for five diamonds, but that's too much, really.
Yeah.
Four diamonds is about what the hand's worth.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course you don't like the fact probably, and that's also one of the reasons that people might have bid three diamonds for. You don't want to miss 3-no trump
Well,
usually.
that's the
So
advantage. That's the advantage of playing three hearts, as some people do, to show this sort of hand. Because again, that's an impossible bid. Because if you had weak hand with hearts, you'd have bid three hearts over a spade. If you've got, oh, sorry, if you've got some sort of invitational hand, you'd have bid three hearts over a spade.
or
If
2-no
you've just got a
trump.
weak hand with hearts, you'd bid two hearts over two diamonds. So again, three hearts can't be natural. Because what sort of hand are you trying to show?
Yeah. And there was the Polish mother, Valdis. She
Yes,
beat three hearts. She was the only one who beat three hearts.
yes, and Sophia did actually say we usually play three hearts to show this type of hand, but she
Yeah,
bid three at drum, sort of acknowledging that with an unfamiliar partner, three hearts
yeah,
was dangerous. But you know, with an expert partner, I would expect partners to work out that three hearts showed this type of hand, just as
yeah,
you expect to work out that three no trump did,
yeah.
because it's bridge logic rather than system.
True.
You know, and a number bid four clubs, which I think is probably slightly better than four diamonds because it tells partner more about your hand.
Yeah,
You know, between the four club and four diamond bids, you have 17 out of the panel, which is a clear majority. So a fairly indication that that's about what the hand's worth.
sure.
So the three diamonds just isn't enough.
Just a little. Although
So
although there were quite a number of panelists to beat the three diamonds.
yeah, there were. I was surprised at how many. You know, they thought, oh well, yes, that's why it got 6 out of 10 because it did get half a dozen panelists supporting it. So even though most of the panel thought it just wasn't enough, and a lot of them said three diamonds isn't enough,
Yeah,
you know, so but that's why it got 6 out of 10 rather than two or three out of
yeah,
10
two or three, of course.
because it
All
did
right,
get some
let's
support
see.
on the phone.
Yeah, let's see the hands from this month.
And this month, I'll tell you, I think it might be an interesting set because I sent out the hands a few days ago and I got six answers from six panelists back, and three of the hands I already had five different answers.
Wow.
So,
Well, this one I think I see two options that I sort of like.
yeah, there are three options really. I mean,
Okay. But
I've
well, the
got
ones I see it's either double or three clubs. But I suppose the third one might be 2-no trump.
yeah, I suspect that the third one will be three clubs. I
Oh,
suspect the most of the panel will support two-no jumbo double.
okay.
But those are the obvious three options. I mean, pass really isn't an option.
Yeah, that shouldn't be an option. Yeah,
I
I mean
don't
we've
expect
got
that.
18 high card points and
No.
we've got a 5 card suit that even though it's not so appealing, well,
Yeah, I mean, you've got three options, and each is flawed in its own way. But you've got to choose one of those three options, I think. So that one, I think, is relatively straightforward in that it's clear what the choices are.
okay. And which one has the most votes so far?
One has most so far. It's 3-2-1 with double two-no trump, three clubs at the moment. So
All right. Well, that one is straightforward, as you say. Let's see number two,
two-no
which is
trump. Sorry, number two is a
6-6. Wow.
It's a question of tactical. It's a tactical.
Well, I suppose you could beat a number of hearts, like 4 or 5, and I suppose you could splinter if it were available. Which I
Yeah,
don't
that's a
see.
good question. When I did the set, I did four diamonds because I think it's fit showing, not splinter.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about fit showing. That's a good
So I
one
think
too.
four diamonds and four clubs will probably end up scoring the same because if you do that, it's because people will bid three diamonds as well, perhaps a bit showing.
Yeah, fit showing sounds interesting.
Um, so far, I've got five options:
Okay,
four clubs, two
okay.
no trump.
Do not Trump. Yeah, I also thought that could be, but it tends to show a stronger hand. Sorry, stronger hand in terms of high card points, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken. So, but
two
yeah,
hearts.
well, two hearts.
Yeah, well, the bidding's obviously not going to end here. You're trying to get pushed into something and doubled or allowed to play
Okay,
there.
okay, okay. Is was that for Marty from Marty Bergen or from Cohen?
I think that was. I don't remember who that was. I think it might have been Sally Brock.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
remember who it was, but it was yeah. I mean, so I walk the dog, you know.
all right.
And I've got four hearts and six hearts,
Six hearts. Oh well, I thought the
and
maximum
that's
would be five, but okay.
six. Six is the most popular at the moment. That's the only one with two marks, two votes.
And nobody has been to five
Not
hearts.
yet, but I'm sure somebody will. So
So
you know,
two, four, and six. People like
yes,
even numbers, apparently.
yeah. I think you can bid two, four, five, six, four clubs, four diamonds, two no trump. So there's seven choices for you.
Yeah,
And who knows? This is likely to be one of these where the panel's all over the place. And,
yeah,
nothing will get a majority. We'll see which turns out to be the most popular. I mean, the problem with this hand, I mean, the reason I don't like five or six hearts is it might actually be our hand.
yeah,
Well, one of the people who bid six hearts, I think it was Joey Silver, said, oh, if they bid six spades, I'll bid seven clubs to make sure partner finds the right lead if they bid seven spades. I think Larry Cohen said that he bid six hearts and said, well, I'm prepared to compete here, so I might as well bid it. The problem is, though, it might be your hand. That's it might be you can make five hearts and they can make four spades, and maybe they can't make four spades, five clubs or something.
yeah. It's you have to notice that North already passed, so it could be
Yeah,
partner is stronger than South.
yeah. So it's not clear that it's a hand where you're saving.
Yeah,
That's why I don't like these big heart bids because it seems that you're guessing on what might be your hand, and they're going to make you guess on the next round. And I
yeah,
don't really want to take the last guess. It seems stupid to if it's a hand where you can make six hearts and they save in six spades, but because you don't know who can make what, you bid seven something, and now you go down instead of getting five or 800.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean, that's the danger with bidding a lot of hearts is you may end up making the last guess.
true.
Um,
Yeah, I like the four diamonds because of that,
yeah, or three diamonds
or
or
four
so,
clubs.
whatever's fit showing. I really want to consult partner on this hand. I want to try and get partner involved because it may be our hand.
Very nice. And let's see what happened in real life. Is this from real life?
In real life, you could make five hearts and they can make four spades.
Mm. All right, let's see the next number three.
And the next one,
Partner passed. They made three clubs. We doubled. We have got hearts. But then North beat hearts.
well, I think there's really only two choices. I think none of them are the one found at the table by top international player.
Wow. Well, what is double here?
Double makes North bid four clubs, I suspect.
But it's a penalty.
Well, yeah, in theory. Well, I don't know. Probably, yeah. You see, when the partner of a preemptor bids a new suit, you always have to be aware of the fact it might be a side. I'm at the table. It was a match between Ireland and Norway in the European Championships,
Okay.
and the Irish person who held this hand let them play three hearts.
Ooh.
I mean, they went 12 down, but that was only 400.
Yeah.
I mean, slam was marginal, and
Well,
in
I think
fact,
I think I would start. I think I would start with double, but I guess you can also be the four hearts.
I think those are the two choices. My feeling about double is that you smoke North out, and then when you bid four hearts next, partner should be able to work out what's going on.
Yeah.
If you bid four hearts right away, I mean, it's all very well to say, well, partner should know it's natural, work out that it's natural, but I think double and then four hearts paints a picture for partner better. But one of those two options is clearly, for me, are the only choices. I think pass is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know they're stealing from you. You know,
It's
I
your
mean,
hand, you know.
the chances are that North doesn't have isn't got a six card heart suit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got too small, which is what he had, and a club fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Slam needed to play. The heart partner had three small hearts, so Slam's six hearts needed to play the hearts for no loser. And you had, if you had a heart loser, you did have some other chances um, in the pointed suits.
So you had to play ace king to drop the queen.
Yeah, well, there was Queen X on the side at the table. You couldn't get it wrong at the table because you had Queen Doubleton on your right.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
But looking at just the north and south hands, you need to bring the hearts in, or you had some chances if they didn't come in because partner had Ace Jack X of spades and Queen 10-9 5 diamonds. So you had some chances.
Yeah, well, I know. Have you got votes for something different than four hearts or double?
No,
What is winning? Four hearts?
yeah, just 4-2 at the moment.
All right. All right. Number number four.
Number four.
We've got 23. All right.
And ideally didn't put this hand in because I thought everybody would bid the same thing. But
Wow.
I do have two votes for two different bids at the moment, which is okay.
I'm not sure if wow, this hand is so weird. Corner open a club and what does he have? Ace, Queen, Jack, 7 points, and a heart. We've got 6 or 7 ourselves. Well, I suppose we don't want to double because
Double's going to win the auction far too often.
exactly. So we're looking at a slam here, and we are vulnerable.
Yeah.
So I suppose we could bid 5 hearts, though I'm not sure we've got enough clubs for that. And the other thing I think we could bid is 5 no trump,
White Trump is certainly one option. Yeah.
all reliable.
And a couple of panelists said they bid Biden no Trump, whatever, whichever minor partner picks, they'll raise to the ground. The other option is to bid for no Trump, which I also think asks partner to pick a minor.
Yeah,
Although
I
a
also
number
thought.
of panelists said, I don't know whether this is Blackwood or minors. If he bids 5 hearts, I'll bid 7 clubs.
Hmm.
If he bids 5 hearts over it, then I'll know he's got two aces, and I'll bid 7 clubs. But if he just picks a minor, then you have to decide how many you can bid 5 hearts yourself next. Maybe. I don't know. You're actually going to find out very much. He bids 5 spades. You still don't know if he's got the ace of hearts. You're still going to have to guess whether to be 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So the choices are 4 no trump or 5 no trump, I think.
Okay, 4 no trump or 5 no. Makes sense. And have you got votes for any other bid?
No, just 3 each at the moment.
What's the third? 5 hearts?
No, 3 for 4 no trump and 3 for 5 no trump.
Ah, okay, 3 and 3. All right.
And people might bid 5 hearts, but I'm not sure what that
Yeah, it's true.
will that achieves anything.
Well, but I think it's better than double. I think some people are going to double here, and
Yeah, double's clearly wrong, I think.
I mean, what are they going to lose? 3 down 3, something like that. That's 500. Not even that doesn't even cover a game from us. What a good idea.
No, I think 5 is the hardest problem of the month.
5. All right. I think I have seen a similar hand before.
Got 4 different options so far.
How many options?
4.
4 options. Okay, I would say if you got that many options, I would say you've got some votes for 3 spades,
Yeah.
some for 3 no trump, and some for 4 clubs.
Yeah.
And I suppose you might have a passer. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's the 5 options. That's the 4 options I've got so far.
So somebody wants to pass the double by partner, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is a hard hand because our spade suit stinks. I mean, queen 8. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, there are. I mean, when I did problems, I think I bid 3 no trump. So, if I did 3 spades, I know partner's not going to be able to bid 3 no trump. So if that's
yeah,
the right contract, I've got to bid it now. Trouble with that is that if you bid 3 no trump and 4 spades is the right contract, you're not going to get there either.
yeah,
So I have more. I guess I might be persuaded that 4 clubs is right on this hand. As Simon DeVries said, at least if I bid 4 clubs, I won't play in 3 spades with 6 clubs gold.
yeah. It's true.
I think it's very difficult. I mean, you might bid 3 spades, you might bid 3 no trump, you might bid 4 clubs, and I can see the pass might work. Any
Yeah,
of them could turn out to be fairly ridiculous.
also they could
You know,
either
you might
work
over
or
with 3 spades and partner raises with king X because he's stuck, and you get forced to trick 1 with a diamond, and you lose control of the hand completely.
yeah.
Or you bid 3 no trump, and they lead diamonds and cash 5 tricks with 4 spades or 6 spades cold.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure there is a right answer, and it will be interesting to see how the panel divide up. At the moment, I've got 2 each for 3 spades and 3 no trump, and 1 each for pass and 4 clubs. So no obvious favourites.
No.
But it's one of those 4 choices are gonna those are the 4 choices that are gonna score marks, I would think. I don't like doubles. You don't find a 5-3 spades fit, you don't get to 3 no trump, partner just bids diamonds, and then what are you gonna do? So double, I think, is a complete non-starter. Anybody who doubles, I'd be surprised if any member of the panel doubles. In which case, I'll give it 0 because I think that's what it's worth. I suppose if somebody on the panel bids, I'll have to give it something. But
Yeah, the double. It's as we always see in this case, it's problematic because partner could be the diamonds. We've got nothing there, and then we're gonna be in a
Well, you know, partner's not going to
harder
be able to bid
position.
through their company if that's right. So
Yeah.
unless partner bids can bid spades or clubs, you double's going to be horrible.
Yeah. And did this hand happen in real life?
Uh, Probably. Yeah, partner had king jack to four singleton, four small, queen to four. Clubs were 3-2. And there was no ruff against six spades. However, there was a spade ruff against six clubs. So anybody who reopened with a double went plus, which is more than can be said for those who overcall three-no trump. It's the defence cash the first five diamonds and the ace of spades.
And for clubs, get you where?
Yeah, probably gets you the four spades because partner's 4-1, 4-4.
Okay. How about sorry, what tournament was it in?
So I don't know. I haven't noticed. I didn't write that down. I don't know where it came from. Maybe it came up in a class and it was a problem. It may have come up in a class because I didn't make any note of what happened at the table, other than what partner had and what would have happened to the various options.
Yeah, it's a very interesting and hard
Yeah, because
position.
sometimes when we're playing sort of in classes, I often set parameters for hands. So often, which is preemptive opening by the opponents, and so you get problems like this, and people say, "Well, what should I bid on?" So I don't know. Let's see what the validate you should bid,
Okay.
because it's hard to teach people that this is what you do, and it's far from obvious what you should do. So,
Yeah.
um, so on this hand, it was right to bid three spades or four clubs, and pass would have got you a plus score at least, and three-no trump would have made you look silly.
Yeah.
But
All right. And then we have um, this hand
six,
where number six, yes.
six has not many options, probably. I had this hand at the table. I thought that was very difficult.
Partner doubled two spades. So he's
Mm.
probably got a singleton or a void in spades. And he's got some points. He wants to compete, obviously. And we also have 10 hard card points. But we also have like 10 high card points. So
Yeah,
we're finding that department. So we could either be uh, pass because we don't want to go to the four level. We could beat four clubs or we could double, I guess, for
I
penalties.
guess I guess post three-no trump is also an option.
Oh, wow. Really?
Well, I did consider it at the table. I didn't fancy it much, but I did think about it.
Yeah, well, if partner has the right, like king fifth in club and ace king queen in hearts fourth for diamonds to the nine, for example, we could have.
Yeah, I doubled at the table,
Okay.
and partner bid five clubs, which he was
Oh,
cold.
nice.
He was 4-4-5.
Yeah. Okay.
Not unexpectedly, he doesn't have any spades because righties they're likely to be 6-3.
Yeah.
South is likely to
When
have
they beat
six
three
spades.
spades.
At the moment, the only bids that I've got votes for are pass and double.
Pass and double. Okay.
Some are intending to, if partner doubles again, they're going to defend.
Yeah.
Some are just saying, well, I don't have enough to bid. And the doublers are saying, well, I don't know exactly what it shows. I expect partner to bid a minor. I did. I probably don't have four hearts, but I can't sort of pass when partners bid, and I've got quite a good hand. So what did partner have? He had he had ace to four, ace king to four, king to five. So you had a heart and a diamond to lose. You'll make four spade. You'll make three no trump on a spade lead. It's actually ninth trick.
Yeah, the ninth trick. And okay. So you lose a heart and a diamond
Yes, indeed.
in five clubs. All right. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Double pass make more sense than four clubs. Four clubs is a little silly. We've got a balanced hand.
Four clubs are certainly an option. Partner's doubled, and you've got a decent suit. Four clubs would have worked okay as well because he'd have raised to five. He might have been four spades over it.
And which one is winning? The double or the pass?
We're 3-3 at the moment.
Ah, 3-3. Sorry. All right, let's see hand number 7.
The last two hands, I've already got 5 votes on each.
Okay. This one we've got 13
this is a question of evaluation.
Yes, I bet you would prefer 4 clubs here.
I bet 4 clubs, yeah. That was my choice. But as I say, so far I've got 5 different options.
Yeah, I think 3 spades is what tempts me.
Yeah, that's obviously an option. That's the most popular option at the moment, in that it's got 2 votes.
And I suppose somebody can beat 4 diamonds.
Yeah, I got a vote for that.
Yeah, I think it's lacking in high card point for that. And obviously somebody beat 4 spades.
Yeah.
So I'm missing 1.
I got a vote for 2 spades, and on the basis that somebody will bid, and I can walk the dog and.
Which one?
Try and get doubled in 4 spades. I'm not quite sure I understand the logic of that on this hand.
Well, I think 2 spades is too little, actually.
Yeah, I think it is, because I mean, it might end the auction, but I just think it's true. You don't really have the high card points you would normally have for 3 spades or 4 spades, but I mean, you have a good hand, you have a good distribution. But there'll certainly be readers. There'll certainly be some readers who bid 2 spades. I've only got 13 points.
Exactly. But I mean, apart from the void, you've got a 6-card suit, which is good. I mean, it's not only because it's a 6-card suit, but it's king queen. So.
I know.
So
the person who bid 2 spades, I did email them back and query whether that's what they actually meant.
Oh my lord. Yeah. Okay. It's understood. Yeah.
So it's a question of 3 spades, 4 spades, or if I was a bit better, I would bid 4. If I had king to 3 hearts, I would have bid 4 clubs. But it's too good for 3 spades, but not good enough for 4 clubs. I mean, that's fair enough. Or 3 spades is fair, and 4 diamonds is fair, 4 clubs is fair. I mean, they're all. I have no idea which one of those will be the most popular choice come the end of the month. Any of those could be.
Yeah.
3 spades to me seems a bit under. I mean, I bid 4 spades on these hands in my methods, but it shows that sort of hand. It shows 6-4 and minimum opening bidding, so partner's going to expect that sort of hand.
Yeah.
So, because I have a different way of bidding a high card race, but Maybe 4 clubs is too much. I don't know. I don't know. A tricky evaluation one again.
Yeah.
And the last one is similar. Again,
Okay. Well,
I've got 5 different options again.
5 different options.
Remarkably.
Yeah. Well, okay. I didn't understand the two diamonds before that. The two diamonds, it's a transfer, of course.
It's a transfer. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, partners should have 6 cards suit. So we could support with 3 spades, but if we are a little more adventurous, we could beat 4 spades. I mean, we have the king of clubs, which probably it's well placed, and we've got this 6 card suit, which is also nice.
Yeah, that's 2 of the options I've got: 3 spades and 4 spades. 4 spades is what they get at the table.
Okay, and was it made?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It comes from the Spring Gold final.
Okay.
4 spades needed trumps 3-2. That was all. Partner had king queen to 6, 2 small, 1 small, and ace queen to 4. So you just had 2 hearts and a diamond to lose. Sorry,
Heart and
a heart, a diamond, and a trump. Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else we could be to make it. I don't know, 4 diamonds. Doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, well, I've got to vote for 4 diamonds. Yeah.
Oh wow. No, I cannot think of anything else. I mean, 4 hearts.
No. You've got 2 more to think of, yeah.
Yeah, 2 more. Imagine. Well, I suppose pass.
Yeah, pass. Marty Bergen says it's a LOTT pass. You've got 8 trumps and they've got 8 trumps, therefore we shouldn't bid over 3/3.
Oh my lord. Yeah. Well,
And
that's
you haven't come up with the most popular answer I've got yet, Wayne, that it's got 2 votes.
sorry. Which one? Which one has 2 votes? Pass.
No, the one you haven't come up with yet.
Oh wow. Double.
Yeah. I mean, it's the way of showing values without overemphasizing the space support, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. I suppose if you double, partner will be 3 spades with not a good hand, and you can pass. And then if partner beats anything else, you can beat 4 spades. So double would act like an invitation, I suppose.
Yeah, he'll probably bid 3 spades or 4 spades. Those are the most likely things he'll bid.
Exactly. So yeah.
So yeah, double's quite a reasonable option, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
And I don't think 3 spades is enough. If I was going to bid, I'd want to bid 4 spades or 4 diamonds. I like 4 spades, 4 diamonds, or double. I don't like pass, and I don't like 3 spades. I don't think 3 spades
Is
is enough.
is for that for diamonds would also be like a fit bid?
Well, it was this sort of hand, I would think, is decent diamonds with an honor extra spades. That's what I would expect. You didn't bid over 1 no trump.
Exactly.
You didn't bid 3 diamonds over 1 no trump, or if you have a way to show a minor suited,
Yeah.
and you didn't bid over a no trump, so you can't. Partner's bid must have improved your hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4 diamonds is probably okay as well.
Well, I think in this one people got a little creative. I think 3 spades, 4 spades, and double would have been enough.
you know,
But yeah, I suppose the other two are also
yeah.
spade.
Well, I don't like pass. Passes.
Yeah, I don't like pass much either.
I mean, pass could be right in that partner's pre-balanced with a not very much, but you know, but that's quite a good problem. I think it's how you evaluate your hand, and that's another good hand evaluation problem.
And where did it come from?
The Spring Gold final.
Spring or so? Okay.
The final of the Spring Gold earlier in Toronto. A couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago.
Ah, the Spin Gold. Sorry.
Yeah, the Spring Gold. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So
Oh, well, the bad thing about the Spin Gold and the Vanderbilt is that it's only played twice, right? Each hand.
yes, yeah, they all play different hands. Yeah,
Unlike the
yeah,
one coming in Buenos Aires, where you're gonna get each hand from the teams. Probably gonna
yeah.
get like 20 results or something like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, European and World Championship, everybody plays the same hand, so you
Yeah.
see the same. You know what happened in lots of tables. The Spring Gold and the Vanderbilt and the Soloway, because they're all dealing the hands at the table, or
Exactly.
it means there are lots and lots of different hands. Of course, it's hard to sort of you only sort of see the ones that the match you happen to be watching. But yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of hands come out of events like that. So yeah. All right. Well, that's this week's set. This month's set.
Yeah, well, I mean, as you said, this one has a couple of very easy ones. Apparently, I mean, the choices are not so many, but there are some that are really hard, like
Yeah,
the
no, I think this will be a pretty tough set again.
yeah, and
Although
since some
although hands like this, it's likely to be 10-8, 7-6 or something. So
yeah,
if you don't do something off the wall, then you're going to score, reasonably on the hand. You may drop 3 or 4 marks, a couple of marks, but if you have a couple of those, you can still score high 60s or 70s.
yeah.
But I mean, the hands are relatively easy to drop marks on. I think. I mean, so it wouldn't surprise me again if this was one where half the panel score in the 60s.
Wow, yeah.
Just because you happen not to get choose the one which was the top choice on every hand.
Well, you get better and see you again next month. Then.
Indeed, thank you, Henry, and good luck
Thank
with
you.
this month. And I will see you next
You,
month, as you say.
of
Thank you,
course.
everybody. You have a good week, a good month, and have fun with the problems.
I'm sure we all will.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Henry. Bye.
Bye.